Hello everyone, welcome back to Atlantia. So, in the last episode, we did a little bit of analysis on this big red danger cube behind me, and we came up with some interesting findings, to be honest. So, apparently it has some time dilation properties, which, let's face it, me being a scientist, that's gonna come in very handy. And as we move forward here at the Derpol Progression Center, this is going to be key to our plans.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yes, Susan, No, you know what? I'll be honest. I don't really know what I'm doing with this just yet, but we're gonna figure it out because, yeah, like I said, our plans for the future involve a little bit of time travel, and as a scientist, it is my duty to pursue that time travel. It's time travel. Right? But you know what, before we get around to any more sciencey bits in the laboratory, I feel like I want to work outside a little bit, and it's high time we get a few more builds up here in Valhan. We did some infrastructure last episode, but we're in desperate need of some extra builds around here. So, remember last episode when I said I've kind of finished that thing up there, but not really? Well, yeah, I mean, there's no facade. Obviously, it isn't done, so you know what, I've gone ahead and I finished up a build. We're going to put it around this one. And then I also decided, you know what, let's build this one too. Right? So this whole corner of Valhan is going to start looking real finished. We got the gas station. We got the supermarket around the corner and the bee crop farm over there. Then we're going to have this one and that one. So, oh, hi, Jeff. What you been up to, dude?
I've been making some street-level preparations for this next project, sir.
All right, yeah. I can see there's some pavements and stuff around here. So yeah, cool. Thanks for that. So yeah, let's jump into a time lapse, shall we? One down, one to go. Well, that was a lot of fun to build. Let me show you guys what I've done. So we have a facade around the sugarcane and bamboo farm, right? Mostly the bamboo gets stored inside there. The sugarcane, like you guys remember, goes through this pipe and ends up in the gas station, right? For rockets. So we got some piping going on here. I changed out the glass because I wanted a little bit more blue accents in this build to tie all of this cyaniness and all of that orange together a little bit. So, you know, it's kind of going over cyan and orange, and then mostly orange there, which I think works very well for this part of the city. And then we got this really cool sign going on with some symbols. You guys can use your imagination as to what those symbols mean. And then let's just come down here. I'll just show you guys on the inside. I haven't really changed much. Didn't really need decorating. But I'm pretty happy with the entire design of this one. I add a little bit of detail in between to tie these buildings together. So there's a little arrow pointing through this alley to go to the supermarket using the magenta and the cyan to show off its colors, which I think is pretty nice. And then this, I really like this little gate into this alley. And then when we come in here, you know, like soft blues and things really work well with the cyan, so, and with the gray. So I really enjoyed putting that in there. We have a fire escape going all the way up here, but we'll get to this building in a second. There's another dumpster here, like you guys have seen me do before, because, you know, the alley really needed it. I might add some extra life into this alley over time. Detailing is going to become more and more important as we move forward. For those of you who have been watching some of my live streams, I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk 2077 just so that I can do some research on the small details, because the big builds, they're kind of within my wheelhouse to do, right? But the small details, it's the things that make the city come to life that I needed a little bit of inspiration for, and it's really been helping. So we got some banners here, and obviously security cameras are everywhere. Then coming around this side, hey, Pedro! Pedro is our ice cream salesman, right? The little ice cream shop here. Kind of needs some more details. I'll see if I can get some heads that look like ice cream tubs or something. Maybe put a shovel maybe there to make like an ice cream scoop or something. So we got an ice cream shop and some more ice for detailing and everything. And I really like the acacia log pillars here. And then if we go up, the roof design on this one's pretty simple. I tried to keep it pretty simple because I didn't really want to detract from what was going to be going on here. All right, so moving on to the next building, we have a little Christmas tree hologram coming out of that projector over there. And this, honestly, might be the only green tree that we have in Valhan City. I'm still deciding whether or not I want some greenery in here. I don't feel like it's going to fit properly. Might have some kind of biodome somewhere for the richer citizens to have like a park. I was also considering, you know, like I said I was going to do the museum and library and all the fancy stuff up there. But I'm thinking, you know, that might be a little bit overambitious, and this tower is massive and still very much empty. So I might do like the top floor being a museum for all our collection bits, and then maybe a little biodome park in there, and a library and a bank vault and everything like that. So we can fill up that tower with a few more progressive things that are going to help story along a bit too. So yeah, then we got this massive heatsink kind of fan coming out the side of the building, which looks pretty cool. Also, we have this massive pipe going up the side, which is actually the elevator. I'll show you guys that in a bit. And so yeah, the fire escape goes all the way to the roof. Let's actually show you guys the roof quickly. And we'll just use the fire escape. Yep, we're back. Cut out a little bit of that because I realized it was going to take way too long for this video. So then we got some vents up here and a solar panel and a really squiggly looking antenna because, I mean, why not, right? So then up here, I had to make this big vent, right? Because the fox farm, the sweetberry farm, is right underneath here. And if I put anything up here that is going to block sky access for them, they're just going to go right to sleep and stop working. And we definitely don't want that, right? Then let's swing on over this side. I put a little bit of graffiti under this little underpass, which we're going to eventually have some kind of structure holding up this underpass, making it tie together a little bit better. But for now, there's some glowstone behind there because there's some ocean over here and I wanted to light it up a bit better. Then we have this massive sign right? Which was meant to say wood ink, but I didn't really have enough space for it, so it ended up saying woody, and I am totally fine with that, right? And then we have more graffiti with lies up there, and then polluted water. Again, from Cyberpunk, they have these things, all the billboards for like pure water, and I'm like, someone there must know that that's a lie, right? It's a cyberpunk city, so the water is likely to be polluted. Whether it's pollution actually, or whether there's some chemicals in there, that just made sense to me. So I figured that was some cool graffiti to do. Then let's swing on over here. And I've done these beveled indents into the sides of some of them just to fill out some of the space. And we got these holes everywhere because, this is a broken down thing. The reason why I picked this very old school industrial feel for this build is because it's a wood farm, and wood is kind of an antiquated building material in this time setting. So I figured, you know what, we'll go real old school industrial with this build, but then, in the shape of something very cyberpunky, and over the years it's been slapped on extra segments to it, and, the copper piping and all that. Although, also really like these windows down at the bottom. I really like the way they came out, and some of them have lights behind them, some of them don't. So hopefully we'll get some kind of cool effect, lighting effect, when we put on some shaders at some point to tour the city, or maybe some RTX, because, I got a new PC, if you guys don't know that yet, and I'm just waiting for a few things to line up before I can use RTX, but we'll get there, right? Then I had to get real creative with how I linked up the building with the Fox Farm, but I'm kind of happy with how that came out. There's some road access here with a garage door, a rolly door. And we got some equipment and piping and things, ventilation and stuff just sticking out of the side here. Inside, I haven't really changed much. I just changed up the layout of some of these chests, and I still need to mark all of them for, what comes down here. And then we have the elevator with a block swapper to take us to the different floors. And it doesn't swap over until we get all the way to the top, so we can reach these things. And then going back down and moving on to the front of it. These things, these little shop fronts, like the ice cream shop around the side on the other building. This is what really brings life to the streets of Valhan City, and I still need to put 2 butchers in here, which I'll probably do in between episodes, but it's these sorts of things that's really going to bring life to the city, and I absolutely love it. We've got some paintings up here to symbolize, like, the photos of all the food. You know how the menus for, like, Asian street food is, where everything is pictures for the tourists, and then we got some more of the Kratos symbols up here. So I really, really like that. And I didn't actually mention, but I'm very happy with this little Illuminati all-seeing graffiti that I put in this alley. Next up, we're probably going to be doing this build, which I might do in a live stream right after this episode, or whenever the next live stream is going to be, probably tomorrow, if this episode goes out today. Which you guys don't know what days I'm talking about, but hopefully this works. So yeah, that's all of that. Also got a little gyrating neon sign here, and we got some just stuff, lights, things. Okay, up there. All right, that's it. So I think it's time we should probably go over to the shopping district, because there's a few things that we need to go and do over there. And so I'll see you guys over there. But before we head over to the shopping district, I wanted to come and show you guys this, because we were doing the Nether Hub in a live stream the other day, and we didn't quite get around to finishing it. So I thought I'd show you guys this quickly, right? So the Nether Hub kind of follows the same design pattern as my tunnel that I have over at my base, right? It's all lined up, proper heights and everything. So we'll be able to link that up, and everyone else can follow the same kind of format, but not necessarily the same block palette. to link up their own tunnels and how they want it. And then so we got a little bit of these nether gardeny bits in the sides here with some lava and some little nether trees and things. And that reminds me, I still actually need to put some mushrooms into those flower pots, but we'll get to that, right? So there's going to be boats in here and they can break against the cactus. Same goes for the rail systems. They'll break against the cactus and get fed back in here, and then we can redispense them and be on our way. I didn't feel like putting in a whole connection system between these. I figured, you know, you can just come here, get off, get onto the next one, and go on if you want to. Most people are going to be coming here to get off anyway. Then down here, we're probably going to put in some plaza stuff. I want to bring over this board where we give out some of the freebies that we farm in the nether. I want to bring that over here and maybe put in like another kind of nether job board and stuff like that. So there's going to be kind of like a plaza going on here, and I kind of want to extend this over to the nether coaster and maybe make some kind of really nice make some really nice kind of nether park thing here with some benches. Make it feel real cozy for what it is, you know, the nether. Then going up here, we've also changed the portals out a little bit. They're not that much bigger, but they're nice looking now, right? And I like the little pagoda kind of roofs on them. And then we got a lava fountain because, you know, why not? Lava fountain. Actually, now that I think about it, I had these things here because I kind of wanted to put the job boards. I wanted to put the job boards up here because I feel like that's a slightly more high traffic area and people will be able to see it there. And then we also have these things connecting out here, right? So there's access from all sides. But also, you remember how my roof has, or my tunnel has the roof section that you can ride horses and all that sort of stuff. So I figured that could line up, and it actually did line up perfectly with this floor. So that's cool. Let's head over to the shopping district now. Excuse me? What is this? Some kind of corporate espionage? I'm just here to restock my shop. Dude, you're trespassing. We don't take kindly to corporate spies. Alright, well that's our shops restocked and another 28 diamonds. Nice, I'll go split that with Lux. You know what, I just realized we haven't been over the Knight's Path in quite a while. And he's been a little sick lately. So he hasn't been around all that much. But, yeah, let's go have a look and see what he's been up to. Aha! That's what happened to my storage container. One second. Gee, I wonder how these got into your base when you have a perimeter and everything is spawn-proof. I wonder. You know, leave trash in my laboratory. I'm gonna leave trash all over your place. And then you can figure out why you got zombie flesh all in your storage system. How's that? Okay, bye! This is gonna confuse him so much. I love it. Yeah, that's what you get for messing with my laboratory, dude. Well, now that I got that out of my system, I feel so much better. Did you guys see that shulker monster? Someone hasn't been paying much attention to my productivity how-to videos. Should really go check those out. But ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna have to do it for this episode. I really need to figure out what I'm gonna do with this and how I'm gonna harness its power. But if you guys enjoyed this video, do drop me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a fantastic day and see ya. Whoa. What the hell was that?